Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion. Please enter the Gungeon. And a nice little diversion there on our last run with some boss rush shenanigans. Technically 2 wins in a row. I'll take it. You got anything to say to me now? I got some privacy. No, I was expecting that maybe he would be like, hey, check it out, dude. You beat boss rush. Here's the most powerful weapon the game has ever seen. I'll be real with you. I actually don't know what's left on the Gungeon to-do list. I need to go check it out. Not that I'm just like mainlining towards the end of the game. Sweet, fantastic, thanks for that. But definitely something that's on my to-do list, if not for completion, then just for, you know, my own personal to-do list, is to beat the Lich as the robot. It's gonna be a nightmare. You have to have like a very ideal run to make it happen. But the last run that we had as the Bullet, where we did beat the Lich, felt amazing. I really feel like the last 4 or 5 Gungeon runs, and inevitably if I say 5, then the 5th last one is going to be like a disaster and I just don't remember or something like that. But the last 4 or 5 Gungeon runs have been played really well. I feel like I've played really well on them, is what I mean to say there. So I think that the time is right. You know, I am basically mainlining videos to get ready for being away for close to a week at E3, but I want to get this done before I go to E3, because then I'll inevitably lose my Gungeon skills and I'll be excited about some game. I'll be, oh, I saw this game at E3, it was amazing. And then when it comes out, it'll kind of suck and I'll be the guy who's like, no, but I played it, it really has a lot of promise. And then people will be like, yeah, but it's garbage though. And, you know, I'll be too excited about the next thing is what I'm trying to say. So instead of letting that, you know, sideline my present relative acumen in Gungeon, why don't we just continue onwards here? I do believe in the roguelite flowchart, man. The flowchart has served me well in Isaac. It's just a mental construct that is like, what should I be worried about right now? You know, what's the situation with all of our stats, including our consumables and stuff like that, and then, you know, proceed down the flow in order to see what you got to take care of next. There's not really much point in worrying about it right here to begin with, because it's still so early. What are we worried about right now? Well, first things first, find a chest that is better than a brown chest to spend your key on. If you don't find one that's better than a brown chest, don't spend any keys, just shoot both of the chests, because we can get away with using this gun until like the 4th floor. Whatever. Easy come, easy go. If we get a gun, it's going to be from a chest before the boss fight, or it's going to be from the boss fight itself, and as a result, we don't really care about not being able to pick up ammo right now. Plus, let's not sweat it too much, because there's literally no way for us to get around it, so who cares? We will check out our shop. We can buy a key if we need to. I do feel like buying armor is important. I don't... It's tough to say. We had Knife Shield on a recent run. It gives us a level of curse, and it would prevent us from buying anything else in this floor if we could even afford Knife Shield to begin with. So I may shy away from it, but it did do great things for us last time. So it is a bit of a tough call, at least. But we'll see. And again, I don't think that we have to worry about the oubliette. As a robot, I really feel like the whole run is kind of a race against time. Green chest I will open. And it's given us the Betrayer's Shield, which is actually a pretty good defensive item here. If you wonder what Betrayer's Shield does. Excuse me? There you go. That's what it does right there. When you reload, it makes a shield. Wow. We are done, unfortunately. Well, I'm not going to open the brown chest, so I think we'll just go... Oh, we're not quite done yet. We're not going to open the brown chest, though, unless we get, like, 4 key drops on the rest of the rooms, so we'll probably just shoot it open, hope to get some armor out of it, but obviously that's doubtful. We did just get a key, but I don't feel like a key is that worthwhile to spend on a brown chest when we can instead... Not only do we, by shooting this chest, save a key, but we effectively save ourselves 25 credits, because I don't have to buy a key. I can go down to the next floor before buying a key. Give us a half heart, which is obviously not what we want, but... Okay, it doesn't seem to be here. I mean, we could still buy a key, but if we buy a key, we can go down to the next floor with 2 HP instead. But I'll probably buy armor on this floor. I think armor is a little bit more precious. Alright, so I am going to be using the Betrayer's shield here. I don't know offensively how good it is, but I think it's kind of irrelevant. Because defensively, it's very nice. Now, I'm assuming that the coolant does next to nothing here against Bullet King. Is it only when we reload actively that we get the defense? It's not when we just run out? Careful, careful. That was a moment to be careful. I would like to kill this guy a little faster. I almost feel like the robot's right hand is actually a faster kill here. Oh my god, that was so close. That being said, Betrayer's shield is fine. I'm not salty to have it, of course. Oh, but the Eye of the Beholster is so good. Love it. I probably love it to the point of overrating it a great deal, but it nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. We got 7 HP. Let's crank it up. We got 8 HP. Muscle relaxant. I think it makes you shoot better. Like you have tighter aim or something like that, or faster rate of fire. I can't remember. Something along those lines. This is as close to an ideal first floor as you can get, I think. Within the bounds of realism. You know, we have a key, so we don't necessarily need to buy one on this floor. You know, we could get one great chest, one shitty chest, and then we know that one key is good enough. We also picked up a couple of good guns. We didn't get hit. We got the flawless on the boss, which is, of course, implied by not getting hit, I suppose. And we were able to buy armor from our shop. So, I actually feel like that's pretty much not even just, like, the ideal first floor as the robot. I feel like that's the kind of first floor you need to have as the robot if you're going to be confident moving onwards. How's our financial situation? Well, that, you know, could use a little work, but it's not like we have much control over that one way or the other. Alright, good work. We might as well take Betrayer's shield ammo. I am probably going to use Eye of the Beholster for boss fights, though. Because Eye of the Beholster is really, really good. Definitely an item I was guilty of kind of underrating for a while. But recently, I would even say I borderline overrated, but I'm conscious of it, you know? I try to be conscious of it, at least. Everybody's got biases, that's the thing. Everyone tries to make themselves unbiased. It's a futile endeavor, you know? Not just for things like, you know, oh, well, you know, my dad works for this company, so I can't be relied on to review it impartially, blah, blah, blah. But for stuff like, you know, I just tend to prefer, you know, salty foods versus sweet foods. Oh, the stinger is so good. Everyone's got implicit biases, and sometimes explicit biases for everything. You can't make yourself completely unbiased. You just gotta note where, you know, those kind of, like, conflicts of interest are likely to be that compromise some degree of objectivity that you'd like to have. That's my philosophy on it, at least. So, I think that after underrating revolvers and pistols, I think I overrate them a little bit in this game. So the Stinger is actually going to be our boss weapon of choice, by the way, in case that that wasn't clear by me picking it up and being like, oh shit, it's the Stinger. That's a solid boss weapon without a doubt. What it does is it opens up a bit of a slot for our Eye of the Beholster. Now we could treat Eye of the Beholster as a room clearer, maybe starting from the 4th floor onwards. Why not start right now? Honestly, I feel like the risk of starting right now is that we kind of put ourselves behind the 8 ball from an ammo perspective. And there's not that much reward in it because the robot's right hand is just getting the job done. Like, it's a really good starting weapon. So, I really don't feel like there's much in the way of reward in doing that. And the risk is not great, but it's greater than the possible reward, which is not much. So, this seems sensible. Oh, it's a flippin' rainbow chest! We did it! And it's a rainbow chest that's going to have a passive in it. I did not think that this day would ever come. It has taken place. Open it. Oh, what in the world? Super hot watch. Deckard. R2-G2. Bullet idle. Ration we can't really benefit from, I think. Laser Lotus. Super Space Turtle. Prototype Railgun. Ration. I just ate it for no reason. Frame rate's getting a little wonky in here. Good lord. The rainbow chests are like a 1 in 1,000 chance. So what do we get for passives? Time moves as you do. Oh, okay. So when you only... Bullets only move when you move. So we got the super hot, which makes sense. Companion fires upon foes. R2-G2. Bullet idle, I don't like that much. Super Space Turtle's amazing. Then for guns, Laser Lotus is good. Prototype Railgun is incredible on bosses. And the Deckard is good too. At this point... Oh god, this is going to be very confusing. At this point, I feel like we have to... This super hot gun is so confusing. I feel like we have to use the Beholster, because we have so many other good guns that we might as well go with what's the best available for us right now. Now, there are some important things to note here. You know, don't get cocky. And it's going to be very easy to get cocky. Have we used ammo for anything else? Not really. Like, the Betrayer's Shield I don't think is that important for us. Super Space Turtle, be careful, man. So I can, like, fire shots, but they only move after I move. So don't think that your video is paused here. Although, I could freak you out. Like, what if... I haven't been to a shop yet? I have been to a shop. Okay. What if I... Okay, I thought that was an enemy. What if I just went like this and stopped talking? Did it freak you out a little bit? You think your video froze? You might have thought NL's gonna trick me, but then after a couple of seconds, you started to question it yourself as well. So prepare for that, you know. There's gonna be stops and starts here. Honestly, I find this a little annoying, but it's probably not annoying enough to make it not worth using, for sure. I mean, I could sell it if I want to. I think that's probably ill-advised, though. So I'm expecting, like, the big things that I got there, the railgun is going to be awesome. But don't forget about the two passive things we have now that are going to deal damage to enemies. That is going to be amazing. Okay, so we know that you're going to duck, dip, dive, duck, and dodge here. We're definitely going to invest in our flawless here. Now, does this give us a win? Not guaranteed, no, I don't think so. But it does give us the best chance we've ever had as the robot, I think. And I think it's like this kind of run that I almost have to make the robot work. For me personally, oh my god, I still got hit. One of those bullets came out of nowhere, man. That hurts. We got armor for the fight, at least. We only used 10 bullets in the railgun. We get the, like, explosive stump. I don't really care about, honestly. And what do we need at this point? Almost nothing. So we are going to buy armor, without a doubt. We don't need to worry about, you know, buying guns, buying active items. We are... Basically, we're set for the game. The only question becomes, is my play good enough to give us the win here? And it should be, but we'll see, you know? To be this strong this early is stupid and ridiculous. Dude, the R2-G2, the gun, looks so cute. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. You see how it kind of rolls on its legs there, like R2-D2 does? I love it. Alright, well this, honestly, I waited forever to find a rainbow chest. And then they gave me a rainbow chest on a run where I need a miracle. I mean, I didn't need a miracle yet. It's not like we were fucked on this run. We were actually doing fine. But I think I do need kind of a miraculous run to beat the Lich as the robot. So to get it in this situation is beautiful. I have to admit, I'm actually tempted to get rid of the Super Hot Watch. If possible, I'd like to sell it. But I do think it's compromising my ability to dodge. It's kind of rich considering I've only been hit once since using it, but I don't blame the item for it, I blame my familiarity with the item, or unfamiliarity with the item. But I do think that maybe contributed to us getting hit on the Gorgon fight. Life goes on, you know, small price to pay, but it's also It's just disorienting, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Dude, the shock bullets, so sick. I can't believe we can kill bosses with 10 hits from the railgun. We could even use that on kind of annoying enemies if we want to. I'm not gonna sweat the Eye of the Beholster ammo. And when I say that I'm not gonna sweat it, I would love to get more Eye of the Beholster ammo. But if we have to go back to using Robot's right hand, it's not really a problem. Laser Lotus, I believe, is also a competent boss killer. But we can use Robot's right hand as well. And not feel like we're missing out too much. Until we get another ammo drop. And I really feel like because we're so set on weapons, just keep buying armor, dude. HP is the be-all end-all at this point. Thank you, Super Space Turtle. Not to forget R2-G2 as well. We get the AK-47. It's fine. Also, if nothing else, we basically traded a key for an ammo drop. Instead of having Eye of the Beholster ammo, though, it's just AK-47 ammo, which is also fine. Step right up, step right up. Oh, right, I gotta speak to this guy in the breach. Anyway, I'm game. Let's do this. Well, this is gonna be extremely complicated. Like, we should shoot, like, now, right? Okay. I'm not sure if this is gonna be easier or more complicated as a result of this, but... What about this? There must be an angle here that we can see. That's not gonna work. Okay. What about this guy at the back? That didn't hit? Alright, straight up, this shit is fucking impossible. We got one, okay. That was almost cool, you can have this. We got a free green chest. Vertebrae AK-47, as far as I'm concerned, another ammo drop. That's good stuff. Okay. If you're wondering, what are you talking about? He got a gun, he's calling it an ammo drop. Every gun drops with full ammo. So even though it's not an ammo drop for a gun that might necessarily be better than the Vertebrae AK-47, a gun that is already like B+ or A tier in its own right, this is, at the very least, it's bought me a few more rooms, is what I mean. I think I will sell Super Hot Watch. It's one of those items, it may be good, but I can't use it. Like, I don't trust myself with it right now, so that's really all that matters at this point. If all we're worried about is survival and success on this run, you know, I don't really want to go through the trouble of learning to use this item right now. So we're out of Beholster ammo. That's okay. Let's go with the AK, because the Vertebrae AK is better for boss killing if we have to use it for it. Which I hope we don't. Ever. Simply because our other stuff is better. But anyway. No salesman. We got a genie. We got a key. We got no ammo. Or sorry, no armor. Which means that I would probably be inclined to buy a key, if anything, here. Now, the problem with the AK is that it's not going to go as far. The ammo's not going to go as far as it did in the Eye of the Beholster. That was very bad of me. That one was not the Super Hot Watch's problem. That one was my own problem. 4 blanks, though. Hoping we're set for the boss. Come on, maybe like a little Gun Knight Greaves action, just throwing it out there as something that would be sick. I don't remember R2-D2 having an assault rifle, but admittedly, I haven't watched the Clone Wars. Oh, actually, it's called Attack of the Clones. Actually, the animated series is called the Clone Wars, okay? You think you know everything. Nobody knows everything except for Jimbo Wales, okay? Excuse me. Thank you. We're not done yet. Alright, let's coolint it up here. I keep getting super, like, disoriented when I stop moving and time stops as well. I know if I drop it, it's gone forever. Goodbye. It belongs to the rat now. I think maybe it's not about holding on. Maybe it's about letting go, you know? Because of the character we're playing, it's not as important to flawless bosses. That being said, why would I make my own life harder at this point, you know? Just flawless the boss, use your blanks, even that time I probably should have blanked it up. That was easy, man. We used like another 11 ammo, no problem. We got armor, and we got the flawless, makes up for getting hit. And we also got Smiley's revolver, which is actually a great room clearer in its own right. Plus, this gives us a discount from shops, if I remember correctly. The super hot watch is still here, so you know what? I'll pick it up. Against my better judgment, I'll pick it up for now. And we'll continue moving along here. I will open a blue chest, and this is speed boost. I think it's very useful. Can't find a secret room to save my life, but... Again, if I get a gun that's, like, competent for room clearing, I'm gonna use it right away, just because we have so many, and also, you know, we don't need other guns for it if we get an ammo drop. That's another, you know, 20 rooms cleared, basically. I really can't stress enough that we'll never get another opportunity like this again, to just get so stacked so early. Like, a rainbow chest is ridiculous. A rainbow chest on the second floor is nonsensical. Like, this is... It's several orders of magnitude above the luck that we would normally have. So, I honestly don't feel the desire to use a gun muncher. I'll probably never use Betrayer's Shield, but we're in this weird situation where, like, every single gun that we have is good. I'm gonna buy a key, just to be safe. And we're gonna try a couple of secret room options here. Like, for example, here is sensical, and we already checked. We didn't check the room at the end here. That's the one thing we've really bricked it up on this run so far, is secret rooms. But we've been using a lot of blanks on bosses, so you know you got to do what you got to do in that department. I didn't believe it. That's my own fault. All right, we're going to the 4th floor. This is where things can get a little dicey, and we still have super hot watch. I'll drop it before boss fights. That doesn't bother me, but I'd really still like to sell it, just because, you know, if we can get anything for it, that's better than getting nothing for it. And considering it came out of a rainbow chest, it might be a worthwhile financial investment to hold it in the hopes of selling later, because it might be worth a ton. It might be worth jack shit, but it might be worth a ton. Again, armor is the be-all, end-all. I figured, why risk taking damage here? Use a blank. We can get more blanks later, or maybe we won't, and it's fine either way. No Mimic. In fact, Ring of Mimic Friendship. I would hesitate to say that it's worth it, but considering the chest was free, I guess I would hesitate to say that it's not worth it. If it saves us 1 armor, then I'm stoked. It basically gave us 1 armor there. Oh, this is a great room for coolants. And starting to run out of ammo again. One thing that we haven't really gotten much of on this run is coolness. So I'm not surprised that we're getting a little light on the drops so far. Nothing there. But we do have a lot of HP. I'm not going to count it right now, because there's something a little bit hubristical, overconfident, I guess, about that I just like to stay away from for now. Why poke the bear in this situation? Green chest I will open. It's Demon Head, which I think is maybe like the first gun I feel like if we have to gun munch it, that's okay. But maybe we can actually get something going here. Like, what if we do Demon Head and Smiley's Revolver? So we're almost out of Smiley's Revolver ammo. We might as well try it for one room. Like, Demon Headed up. I thought the Demon Head lit enemies on fire, but it might need to sustain the fire a little longer. Six shots. One shot. Okay. Honestly, I'm being 100% sincere when I say this. I feel like Robot's right hand is better than Betrayer's shield as a room clearer. I feel like the damage output is faster. Sure, we lose the obvious, like, defensive bonus, but, the Robot's right hand is good. Which is the reason I feel totally justified and okay in doing this right now. And so far, you know, it would be easy to say that this run is a result of us being so lucky right now. And there's certainly something to that. However, I also feel like, whoa, that was very close. I also feel like it would be easy to get sloppy because we've got such a good advantage here and just start playing terribly. I think by and large we've actually done a pretty good job of not taking ridiculously stupid damage. Of course, there's inevitably going to be a certain contingent of people out there, hopefully the minority, that just says, well, once you get a rainbow chest stack quality, you should never take damage again. We can't open this, unfortunately, but maybe in the future. But I think within, you know, reason, given my history in Gungeon, we're performing at what I would consider to be a good level of competency. Yep, that was bad. But I've also said many times this is probably the worst room on the 4th floor. It really is hell. And that one was not Super Hot Watch's problem. Yes, Super Space Turtle. R2-G2, thank you. I think we can kill him without having to worry about the Necromancer. But I would rather worry about the Necromancer and save ourselves some headaches here. But he's also on the other side of the map, so... Looks like we're at 10 armor. Honestly, I'd like more than this. But if I'm being realistic, what are the odds of us having more than 10 armor when we get to the Lich fight? Not fantastic, so don't necessarily get super attached to that idea yet. So now we have the Eye of the Beholster, and we have the boss fight. I think we should just go for it, even though we only have one blank right now. And I'll take Super Hot Watch, and why not? 4th floor. It's no joke. This sucks. If we stand still, we do get a little bit of a window to see where shots are going to be coming from and make our decisions accordingly. Maybe that's the right way to use this item. Okay, well, we have to take out something to kill these guys faster. Wouldn't it would be so cool if, oh, this is good stuff. If the item that I thought was fucking us actually ends up, like, winning us the run. Like, if I end up being like, how could I possibly pass up Super Hot Watch? Well, you know what? We don't need to use another railgun shot here. Just be cool. Look at that. Maybe I should have played Super Hot so I could understand what's going on here. We just flawless the High Priest, and we got extra armor for beating him as well. And we get the Beehive, which is fine. That is a good item, man. A good boss killer, in fact. Let's go explore more of this floor now that I actually believe that Super Hot Watch is all it's cracked up to be. And I gotta admit, we're inching closer and closer towards the world's greatest success story. Now, mind you, this is like winning the lottery and then not spending it all on stupid shit. Like, nobody's gonna be as happy for us as if we'd won the game in, like, the most ridiculous fashion possible, like, no advantages whatsoever. But still, there's something cool running-esque about this. We can be happy about it. You know what? Let the minions finish the job. Let's see if I give 2 hoots. What do we need at this point? Actually nothing. The more the merrier in terms of, you know, stuff that we can get. But we don't need anything at this point to feel like we got... Oh, there's our secret room. Is it worth buying a blank instead of a key, maybe? I think yes, but it's a gamble. This guy wants money for things. We can almost afford Table Tech Blank. I don't know that Table Tech Blank is that valuable this late in the game. Especially given what we could get for it, or get for the money instead. But if it was early, I'd certainly be all over it. But this late, I'm not sure if it provides us with enough value. If we get the owl, I'd be happy as well, but we're not going to get the owl. It's too expensive from a credit standpoint. I really, after having that High Priest fight and being forced to learn how to use the Super Hot Watch, I can't see myself giving it up on this shop, even if there is a salesman, which there's not. But okay, Mustache gives you a discount. Let's see. The key right now costs us 32. That must be with the revolver, yeah, discount. Blanks are for sale for 30, probably 26. 26 and 32? That's 58. That's one more than we have. So we can't get armor and a blank. I'm gonna get a blank, and I'm gonna hope for the best here. We can always shoot the chests. And this contained armor. So I saved like 5 credits. Amazing. Junk. And there's another chest back here. But all in all, you know, what can I say about this floor? I learned a little bit about myself and about the world around me. Now, we are running out of revolver ammo. Well, yes, but we're running out of railgun ammo is what I mean to say. But I don't think that's that dangerous. Like, running out of railgun ammo, we still have the Stinger, we still have the Beehive. Lots of good stuff. Hopefully we do get ammo for it, though. We should probably take ammo for the railgun next. And where do we use our blanks when fighting the Dragon? I think we use them... We freeze time when he creates the SMGs that shoot from the walls. And then we... oh, that was so stupid of me. And then we... blank them out of the sky. Alright, good stuff. Don't be afraid. I'm saying this to myself. Wow. I was gonna say is don't be afraid to take another minute or two, or second or two, to stand still and just kind of gauge how a room looks, right? Like, holy crap. I know that you're mad that I'm getting all sorts of great upgrades here, but there's no need to just give me the worst rooms in Forge history over and over. We've taken a lot of damage. This happens every time. But we're going to change our future. Can't change our past, we're going to change our future. Look at that, hegemony credits. That's how you know the game's mad about what it gave us there. In terms of bullshit. We're going to take railgun ammo. There's a cursed shop. I don't think I have a level of curse to go to the cursed shop. But if I can get an item that gives us a level of curse, I'm going to. Because wax wings or something could be a huge pickup right now. Okay. Still got a decent amount of HP. Like, let's not shit our pants over this situation just yet, you know? Like, all's not lost. Just make sure you're safe. Good. Great work, great work. All is not lost because we have good defensive items. We still got 8 HP. That's pretty solid for where we're at right now. It just looks low. Some kind of special salesman up here. This guy's not cursing us. We can't afford anything, but he's not cursing us. Which I guess is a bad thing, but... Okay, so when this gun's gone, when this ammo's gone, what are we gonna use? I might swap to the vertebrae, honestly. Just because I know it should be good. Oh, you idiot. That's me. Don't be afraid to slow it down a little bit, man. I mean, the cultists are no joke, but still. Okay, we got no ammo. Vertebrae. Beta breakers. Good work, good work. Okay, don't squander it. I hate skellies. They're bad enemies. Stay cool. Oh. Good work. Watch out for the cultists. I know we're gonna lose vertebrae ammo at an alarming rate, by the way. I think we're gonna go back to beholster ammo for temporarily, but I do think that it's important, you know, give ourselves some time to start to feel like I actually am good at this game again. Because we did eat shit coming down to this floor. But you know what? Think about how much worse it would look if we hadn't purchased all that armor. That's it. Focus on the positives. Maybe we'll just stand here and like walk back and forth and let R2-G2 and Super Space Turtle tackle this. Like, what do I get for being a hero here? Absolutely nothing. Grab the vertebrae ammo. Could have taken Smiley's revolver, but feel like I see there. Feel like the vertebrae is fine for us here, and we'll just again let our turrets do the work for us. I will admit, bullet hell sort of scares me now with the lack of HP we have. There's a couple of ways we can influence getting more HP. We could flawless the dragon. We could just get armor drops. We can buy, of course, armor from the blacksmith if she has it. And we find her on this run, which is always debatable at this point. Good, good, good. I guess they can't capture the bullets from our turrets, which is nice for me. A green chest is probably fine, you know. We should endeavor to open that green chest. We need a key. We could always shoot it, but I doubt that's going to work for us. Gun boots is not what we want. Keys are not what we want. We want one key. If we can get ghost bullets, that would be good. No armor for sale, though. That's the real disappointing part here. Alright, so we open this. No guns. It is Valor Morgulis, which we'll actually just use right away. Basically, we just spent 35 credits to clear 3 rooms. It's hard to argue it is worth it, but that's okay. And it also, you know, it probably means that we don't really want to open another chest unless it ends up being ridiculously good. Because the next chest is definitely going to have a gun. So at least we've learned something. Oh, okay. Well, Valor Morgulis was worthless for us here. But I'm not going to beat myself up over it too much. Let's do this. Remember, when are we going to blank? We are going to blank when he creates the SMGs. Everything else, we should be able to dodge. Now, we could blank here. But surely we can also just dodge these. Oh my god! You're not gonna believe it, but I found myself being like, those bullets are coming my way. I gotta move. I gotta move. And then by moving, I made time go forward and I took damage. Still working the kinks out with respect to this item. That's okay. Not gonna beat myself up over it. I don't know when I found the inability to express that sentence. Don't blow it. Don't blow it. Still in this. Although it's looking increasingly unlikely, I will admit. You know what? We're getting close to the end here. Why not blank that? That's what I was hoping for. Do you railgun? Alright, we gotta move. Do you railgun this final section, or you go with something different? Yeah, that's a good question. What would we go with differently? Maybe the laser lotus, which we've never used, despite it being very good. Hoping we can get through this in one phase, given that we have our turrets shooting at it as well. Does not appear to be likely. That's alright. It'll definitely be 2 phases. So we are going to make it to bullet hell. That's like the bare minimum that I could be happy with right now, is existing on bullet hell. I still want the win. I'm still hungry for it. You may be having a giggle. Oh, you got so much HP loss, there's no chance. Look, I'm disappointed with how we ended up shaking things out on the Forge here, but we are going down to bullet hell. These guys are super excited. And you know what? I'm going to be motivated by their excitement. Give me the Gemini credits. Let's do this. Maybe, since we have so much railgun ammo, we'll use our laser lotus as a room clearer down here. It fires quickly enough that I feel like I've gotta think that it's at least okay. I'm a little unhappy with... I mean, like, if I could do anything differently on the Forge, it wouldn't be not taking 1 hit against... Oh, fuck. It wouldn't be, you know, going back and not taking 1 hit against the Dragon. It would... Oh, God, roll faster. It would definitely be going back and, not taking 4 hits on that one fucking room. That was actually created by Satan himself. Okay. 3 armor. This is really like a put up or shut up moment. Taking 2 hits right off the bat here is horrible. Do it for the rainbow chest, man. Do it for the rainbow chest. It's alright, just let the bullets go. We're out of ammo for that. Go to the regular AK, which is completely fine. I don't know what enemies you've got here. Oh, there's the fucking gun lords. This... Trust in the value of the super hot watch. Look at that. Look at that. You got range. Go for it. Did we get HP? No. We got a blank, though. That room was a huge net positive for us. And don't be afraid to take it as if it's a turn-based strategy game, man. Wonder if our... Whoa, I didn't see you back there. Ooh, don't be afraid to take it like a turn-based strategy game. You see the enemy shots, then make your move. You know? See where those shots are going. We got lots of money. That's not important right now. But, it's good. 3 blanks, 3 armor. This is a room that historically I fuck up real bad. So we've got the thwomps stuck on the other side of the map. Take advantage of this. It's so hard to get out of the habit of, like, panic moving when shots are coming in on you. Like, all you want to do is move, but the sensible thing to do is stay still. Okay, we got HP we can't use, but you know what? I appreciate it. Okay, this is an important moment. Nope. I misjudged it, but at least my heart was in the right place on that one. No, this is not the weapon. This is the weapon. This really is a potential moment of great despair. But as long as we have life in our body, there's the chance. There's a chance of redemption. What do we have to do to make that chance a reality? Just don't get hit. We got a lot of items that give us the ability to not get hit. All we gotta do is follow through. As always, fuck all enemies that deliberately miss us. Good, good, good. Oh, R2-G2, you scared the shit out of me, man. We gotta get in there. Yeah, you gotta go. After you go, you gotta go. And then we gotta find Mr. Skelly. Oh, I dodged into the laser. Well, no question, we're on blank territory now. Can't let these guys shoot. More enemies, huh? I am as disappointed as I am in my performance, the back 2 floors of this run. I'm so happy that I found it within myself to blank there, instead of trying to go for the dodge roll that likely would have led to my own demise. Beautiful. Oh, ammo. Ammo's good. You know, give me vertebrae ammo. And stop giving me red hearts, start giving me armor, please. I would say that this situation is leaning towards the subpar right now. To put it politely. Probably about a half second away from just having that enemy spawn right into me there. Would have been a nasty way to finish the run. The run is not finished yet. Not in literal terms, not in fictional terms or figurative terms. We're still in this. Until the last HP is gone. Armor. Armor. That's exactly what I was worried about there. No armor, but we're still alive. Still got 2 blanks. Come on, boss fight. I'm ready. No hits. No hits on the boss fight. No big deal. All we have to do is flawless the Lich. We got 2 blanks, baby. What could I possibly complain about? You've already been killed. This is great news. Oh, it's a hegemony credit. I don't give a shit about a hegemony credit, man. This is also looping back around in a direction that makes me think it is not the direction that leads to the boss fight. This room is hell. This is the worst. No, you know what the worst thing would be? Is dying. So let's not sweat it yet. Yeah, we had to make it through there. Turrets! You got it. Yes! Yes! Shoot him! We've done it! And we got ammo. Which, again, I will take for the vertebrae K-47. Which has been a very solid room clearer for us thus far. Gotta admit, I'm alive a little longer than I thought I would be based on how this floor started. Now, if you told me this is the situation that we'd be in upon entering the forge, I would have said, what are you talking about? We got 12 armor. We're set for life. Obviously, you know, things have changed for us. But now we just do, we do what we gotta do. Take it one room at a time. You see the shots. Fear the shots. Don't let the shots control you, though. This room could be nasty. Keep in mind we got shots bouncing off the backboards. All sorts of bullet shitheads here. What's our goal? I don't want shots to be close to me. Like, I want shots on the other side of the map. Nothing. No armor. That's okay. Am I shitting myself? I may have dookied in my pants a little bit there. I feel like that's an appropriate reaction given the circumstances. Not done with this stream yet. Ah, that guy's gonna go, though. He's gonna be dead. Almost out of ammo here. Is it even worth reloading 10 shots into the vertebrae K? Possibly not. I gotta admit, it feels very strange to be thinking about complimenting myself on my play on this run. But the last few rooms have been pretty good. Like, the last, 5 minutes or so have been pretty good. I'm not trying to give myself an easy out for when/if we inevitably die. I'm just trying to keep morale high in what has been a little bit of a compromised situation recently. Not in life. In life, life's fine, but in Gungeon... And you know what? Gungeon's been going pretty well lately as well. But this particular Gungeon run has had everything, and now we're on the brink of losing it all. But we've also done a damn good job of keeping it together, if I may say so myself. I don't know what we use here. Maybe not the Stinger. Not the Stinger. You know what? The Stinger. I hate these guys. Sting them! We have the railgun for the boss. Let's sting it up. If we get ammo, it'll go to the vertebrae cave. But for now, the Stinger prevails. Come on. Thank you. Watch that guy get stung by 50 bees. Fear the bullets, but don't let them control you. This might be a room designed for something different. Oh! Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We saw a rainbow chest. 80% of that run was great. I blew it at the end. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. Hey.